time for the shop report with
Barbershop Jay.
What up, sports fans? Welcome to the Shop Report. I'm Scruffy McJ. I'll be your host for the day. Can't y'all see all the whiskers in the way? Here's what's happening. Of course, we want to remind you all that the Shop Report is brought to you by Rocket Digital Media. It's the one-stop shop for all your digital marketing needs. You can look them up on Facebook at RDM Detroit, or you can slide on over to the website, rocketdigital.net. That's ROCKIT digital.net. Make sure when you're there, while you're there, you tell them the BSJ sent you. For my folk out there in TV land, if you want to leave your questions or comments during today's program, by all means, please do so, and we'll throw it up on the screen. And of course, I want to remind you, y'all know the deal is always real. Anybody that leaves an indignant or ignorant comment, you think you're going to be showing up on this screen? No, you won't get no 15 minutes of fame, not today, baby. You understand what I'm saying? But before I go into introducing, of course, my co-host for today, my cohorts, as some like to say, I want to thank the folks out there who follow us, who support us, who view us today. I don't know how else to explain it. My kid had an AAU thing. He's real big into this AAU basketball thing, and the schedule is all over the place. So y'all bear with us. We're going to give it to y'all. The show must go on, as they say. You know, I might have my co-host. This time we might let Brother Rich, sit in the main chair today. I don't know. Yeah, he don't want no parts of that yet. But he all dog pound. He always doing that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And obviously he's wearing his Shop Report t-shirt. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you all, so it's going to be some future dates that we might have to try to scramble and ramble. But as long as y'all stay with us, on this roller coaster ride, Cedar Point, here we come, not necessarily free plug. And with that being said, joining me on the program today is my cat from the NYC, a.k.a. Rucker Park. Oh, with the crossover. Oh, look like Aunt Hot Sauce. Man, I ain't scared. Oh, look at them trees back there in the background. Brother Rich, what's happening?
Well, I know you're just coming back from your road trip from Dallas. That's why you're scruffy. I want to know really starting the program is why can't he just do it?
What? Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, gotcha. I don't know why he can't either. You know what I'm saying? The play-in is apparently, saying some folks is allergic to that. And on the other side of the pond, we got my man from up north, Joey James, a.k.a. Double J. Let me get your intro out the way. Tell the people what you say. All right. Outlaw. Oh, okay. What's happening?
Yeah, it's not. Join us.
Oh, wow. Okay. So wait a minute now. You on the mothership? It sounded like you on the mothership. You got to get your audio there right, Double J. And you're like Max Headroom a little bit over there. Okay. Well, while you get yourself together over there, we're going to go down last but not least. Oh, boy. Do I have to introduce this guy? Do I have look at him over there?
No, you have to introduce myself.
No, you're not. No, absolutely.
Now play the intro. Play the intro.
No. My arch nemesis, the world's #1 antagonist, TJ, a.k.a. I can't read the rest of that at the bottom of the screen today. Shadow Man. Nah, I got him. Yeah, I did. Feel up. Wow, TJ, what's happening? Holla at your boy.
Hey, what's up, man? I'm gonna change my title very soon because the Lakers got one more game left this year. We gonna take an early vacation. All right, so
y'all already took an early vacation before the season started. We gonna take one like y'all didn't know. You know what I'm saying, man? And we gonna discuss that. We are. Yeah, we're gonna discuss that, but not to what you think we're gonna discuss. We already got the comments rolling in right now. Let's see who we got here. Oh, if Tiger wins, let's see who we got here. Facebook user doesn't say who it is. We appreciate you for weighing in. If Tiger wins, everyone else needs to just quit. Hey, I'm with you.
Well, a lot of people are gonna quit because he's gonna win before this is all said and done.
I think so too. Let me be a guest member on the show. Oh, my little cousin, Rockman. We had to set that up. You can shoot an email to the shizzo. I'm saying the shop report 365@gmail.com, and we can discuss it. Little lady T, that's my little cousin right there. But yeah, starting the show. Hopefully we get Doc and D Gully in on this. Like I said, this was a last minute thing. we usually start the show obviously at 9 o'clock, but due to some unforeseen circumstances, we are here now coming to you live. So let's start the show. All righty, fellas. Up first, of course, is the Masters. Yep. Shout out to my man Tiger. Because guess what? He's back. He didn't do so well today. But I mean, listen, a lot of folks said, and there was some on this program too. I'm not going to point out no names. Yeah, I'm not going to point nobody out today that didn't think that he would be making no kind of comeback at all whatsoever after that latest accident. Double J, you still not with us right here. Are you with? Oh, you are. Oh, okay. I see what's going on. You can have some of them trees that Brother Rich got down there in California. Okay. Oh, okay. I got you some palm trees, huh? Sunnyside, California. Yay. I ain't mad at y'all today. Yeah, he's back. A tiger by the tail, I say. Right. And here it is again. Some folk thought he was done. Brother Rich, what say you about Tiger?
I don't know who those some folks were that thought he was done. Because
oh, you don't? Oh, no, wow. Okay.
Do not. Because certainly those of us who love and respect what Tiger Woods had represented to the game of golf and to sports in general, what he represents in his tenacity, his winning tradition. Tiger is a brand all by itself, like the Lakers is a brand and Jordan is a brand. So the thought that Tiger was finished, anybody that thought Tiger was finished, now, unfortunately, there was some physical maladies that he had to overcome that had people wondering, well, certainly you can't play golf if, unfortunately, he had lost his leg, which was a very real possibility for him at the beginning stages of this. So to say that he came back like he did today is nothing short of a miracle, but it also speaks to the tremendous willpower. I don't know how many people could come back from that to go back in 14 months and play any kind of golf, much less professional golf, on a course that it didn't just humble him, it humbled a lot of people this weekend. It humbles people. And unfortunately, he was not physically up to, he had just started playing golf several months ago in terms of being able to get to competitive level golf. So the fact that he's back, I don't think we could take anything from him. Just being there, this is true. This is more than just a saying today. Just being there for him was a win. He won today, no doubt about it.
Hey man, listen. And
I bet you television thought he won because, like so many other people, I was tuned in on my smart device trying to check in and make sure and see what, even when he was so far behind and really out of it, I still was trying to make sure, hey, let me see what he did. Because he's liable to put that kind of run on, and then he'll be right back in something. So he keeps you glued in. So I'm sure all the advertisers, I'm sure the television sponsors and the TV rights executives, I know they were happy that he was back.
Yeah, that's where I was going with it, so to speak. Yeah. At the end of the day, man, Tiger Woods is to golf. He has that draw, that persona that would all right, shout out to my man Doc. My man Doc. We're gonna give Doc his intro, even though we gave him a little. Oh, okay, we'll give him another round of applause. Yeah, Flint's very own. That's right. Oh, turkey, don't turn the turkey by the tail.
What's going on? What's going on?
What it do? Yeah, we talking Tiger, obviously, and him coming back to golf. You know, he has that persona like Michael Tyson or Kobe, or we're just one of them guys. No matter what he done went through, because I mean, all of the physical injuries he's had and the stuff that he done went through physically the last 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years or whatever it is, some folks would have been done whatever the sport was. You get what I'm trying to tell you? For this guy to even show up on a golf course nationally at the Masters is a win after all that he done been through. And I don't care what nobody say. And I'm not wishing this on him, but the dude could have showed up in a wheelbarrow. Do you understand the draw that this guy has for golf? You know what I'm trying to tell you? I mean, seriously, with all due respect to all the other players currently in golf, Jordan Spieth, and I can't name, Koepka, it's a few of them, and they good. Sergio, they good. But Tiger in a wheelbarrow put golf over the top, man. It's must-see TV. You get what I'm trying to tell you? It's must-see TV, man. So shout out. I'm glad he back. I don't care what it do. Hey, you can play one round, one hole. It don't matter. I'm glad he back. TJ, what say you, man? You glad Tiger back?
Is he really back? because he was placed like 46, right?
See.
No, that's just I'm joking, but
Oh, you cracked the funny. Oh, okay, I got you.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Go ahead. What was you saying?
already.
Yeah. Come on now. You and Brother Rich get the buttons off the rib. It don't take long for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm ready back, but
You're not gonna do your dance this time?
I got 2 in less than 10 seconds. Come on, man.
Okay, well, come on. Yeah, well, you're going for the record.
We got a long show. My boy Doc just showed up. What up, Doc? Boy, long time no see.
It's all good.
What?
I thought you was in the decathlon. Yeah, go ahead.
It's good to see Tiger back, man. Anybody get into a car accident already having a bad back, then you got to put the whole sport of golf on your back when you come back. So it's
Good
a lot
point.
of pressure on him. It's believe it or not, it's a lot of pressure on him. You said Jordan Speed. Like when the last time he won a major, I wouldn't even say his name, bro.
I don't know. I was just throwing some names out there. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, golf, Grandpa, yo, take your medicine next time we start the show up, man.
I was.
Oh, hell no.
This is why you get buttons on the regular.
Take your medicine, dog.
This is why you get buttons on the regular. The point I was trying to make it, the people out there watching, the viewers, and they know, and Doc, and you just won. This is why I say you the world's #1 antagonist. For that reason, right there, right doggone there. And you didn't raise your hand. Doc, what say you, man? Tiger's back.
Yeah, I'm glad Tiger back, man. I can't remember a time in golf when Tiger wasn't spoke about. You know what I mean? Like me growing up, when it came to golf, it was Tiger. Now that he's back, I'm happy because guess what? It's Tiger all over again.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. See what I'm saying? See how? And look, my man over there just do it. He got his arms folded, like he Tim Donaghy in battle ref or something. You know what I'm saying?
You love Tim Donaghy, man.
I just love what he said. I love what he said. I love what he said because he wasn't lying. Double J, what say you, man? You glad Tiger's back?
Well, it's always good for the sport. As you guys highlighted with the sponsorships, right away, I mean, I see newborns wearing, Masters outfits saying "Go Tiger." Then, of course, the question really becomes, as Father Time's undefeated, right? So,
why you look at me when you said that?
Oh, hell no!
He could have been looking at you because he defeated you.
So,
for a young guy, you sure love The Price is Right, don't you? My bad.
Yes, I do, Bob Barker.
No, go ahead, Double J. That's what I'm talking about, man.
But speaking of GOAT conversations, if he doesn't pass Jack Nicklaus, where does that conversation go? Because just like we've discussed in the past about under what premise, that certainly would now be a conversation that would have to take place.
Okay, but who's the guy who won today?
Oh, shoot. Oh my gosh.
I can't think of his name.
He's now the world's #1. I know that.
Okay, but whatever it is, he's on some list. I read the thing earlier and I forget what the list is, but they mentioned all of the guys who've done whatever the guy who won today, he did something that the only other people that done it before him was Tiger. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the guy said Tiger did it in 99, 2000, 2001, 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006, 8, 9, 10, 11, whatever it was. And then they said, and this guy. So in other words, that's the list. So yeah, I mean,
his name is Scotty Scheffler.
There you go.
Yes, Scheffler. Yeah.
And the list was who the people who have won 4 major tournaments in the same calendar year.
He's the fifth one to do it. He's the
brother.
fifth one to do it.
Brother Rick. You know what I'm saying?
What?
You know, that okay. So I mean, and
you got Fred Couples, Tiger Woods, and Dustin Johnson, and the only ones to do it.
Wow.
Then you got Scotty Scheffler did it today.
And Tiger did it how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, let me get you a calculator. That's that many times. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, Tiger's the GOAT. No question. No disrespect to Nicklaus, but listen, and I say, do you know why I say Tiger's the GOAT? Because when he came in and started doing what he's doing, they changed the courses. I mean, some of these courses that they got now, man, they are impossible to play for real. But they had to because he was lapping there. He was lapping the field, man. He was smashing everybody. And when is the last time they had started changing courses to the tune of what they had started changing them when he started winning? Yeah, probably a long time ago. I mean, when golf clubs was
Hey
winning.
man,
What?
You old guys throw around that GOAT term a lot, man. I'm tired of hearing it already.
Oh man.
Well, now wait a minute, TJ. But if you look at if you just heard
Double J, don't
rationale,
Double J, don't fall for the clickbait. Don't fall for the clickbait.
Go ahead, Double
J, don't do that.
Go ahead, Double J.
I'm
Double
just saying.
Go ahead, Double J. Go ahead, please.
Do with it as you wish.
What he said was clickbait. He don't want us to talk about what we getting ready to talk about in our next segment about how come them LA fakers in this version, you know what I'm saying, injuries aside and all that didn't get into the play.
We're not gonna do that.
Doc, this ain't personal. This ain't personal. But TJ been talking a lot of smack now. It's time for him to get his come on out here and get your whooping, son. That's what you're getting today. That's what you're gonna get today.
Hey,
yeah.
Doc, don't worry about it. I got this, bro. Whatever questions he brings to the panel, it's gonna backfire.
Hey man, I'm Black Belt Jones, man. Yeah, and I got all my teeth. Yeah, that's exactly. But I also wanted to mention Angel Cabrera. Do you all remember who Angel Cabrera was?
Yeah,
he was the 2009 Masters champion.
Okay. No. I was thinking of the umpire.
No, not Hernandez. No, cut me in and cut it out, Double J. You dead wrong for that. The 2009 Masters champ serving a 2-year sentence for domestic abuse with a chance that he could face even more time. It was just sad, unfortunately, when I was looking up the stuff in regards to Tiger, I came across that. You know what I mean? And they said it was one seat, the one guy that didn't get an invite, and that's the reason why. So, you know, unfortunately, Angel Cabrera couldn't make it, but I just thought that was pretty interesting. I'll throw that out there. You know what I mean? So let me ask you this. Fellas, we go around the room one time. Is Tiger's son, is it too early to say that he's the heir apparent?
Yo, he already showing signs that he's gonna be the next Tiger. I mean, all the way down to the nose and the hat and the way he swings. Okay. That's just Tiger reincarnated, bro.
Okay. All right.
Once he gets old enough, you'll see. Just wait on it.
Okay. All right, Double J.
I've been saying this for over a year. When they went and played together, I didn't want to put any pressure on the kid. That was the thing. I didn't want to be.
No, we wouldn't want to do that.
But because naturally he's going to face enough, you know, even if he had never picked up a golf club, you know, in his life. I mean, look at historically, typically the children of the aforementioned GOATs of their respective sports never have, you know, been able to fill the shoes. So obviously Bronny James, for those that inquiring minds, is barely even looking to get potentially drafted. So that furthers that notion, even based on era. So
he'll get drafted because of who his dad is. Somebody.
Well, right, but we're not saying, you know, in the, you know, first overall and in any of the hype that, you know, of course, LeBron had coming out of Akron. So, but with Charlie, on the other hand, this kid looks like he's the real deal. So he may, you know, kind of follow that those same footsteps going to Stanford, and then of course, you know, going pro. But I think at that point, based on that swing, I mean, everything is a direct duplicate of his old man. So I think it at least gives the sport some optimism that could very well be the case.
Yeah, I think he got a better chance of being maybe not like his dad, but having the success to some degree than a lot of other former juniors in other sports.
I'll put it to you this way: he shouldn't have to be an accountant.
Oh yeah, no question. Yeah, no question. Yeah, no question. Yeah, one guy comes to mind. He's a pretty good friend of mine too. Walter Payton's son, Jared, played at the U, baby, the U. Yeah, but you know that football career didn't turn out nowhere near as what Walter Senior, obviously. But yeah, I think Tiger's son got a good shot at being whatever folks might project him to be. Brother Rich, what say you? You think the little man he gonna do it?
Well,
I think that's way too much of a mountain
Okay.
for him to climb. Here's what we're dealing with. Golf is the most difficult sport in the world to play
Because you're playing yourself?
because you're playing
Playing
it
against
yourself
yourself.
and that course.
Mm.
Golf, the nature of the game is that you can go out today and you can hit every shot you ever thought you could dream to hit on a golf course. And then tomorrow you can go out on the same golf course and it could be like you don't even know whether you can play this
Yeah.
game, you hate this
Yeah.
game, and you're ready to
Yeah.
throw these golf clubs away. And Michael Jordan is always a good example when it comes to golf and the phenom aspect or element to it, which is why Tiger Woods is such a unique individual in our world. Because the sport that he dominated and the length of time for which he dominated it had never been seen before. For somebody to
That's a good point.
dominate in the way he did in that game, which is what you alluded to, that they literally changed the rules, the size, the course, not the rules, pardon me, the size, the course structure, the development of courses themselves, because Tiger was doing something that they had never even thought was possible. Tiger was so influential on the game that the reason you mentioned Jordan Spieth, the reason you know about Rory McIlroy, the reason we know about these young phenoms today, Dustin Johnson and all of them, JT, is because they're all Tiger's babies on the tour. They grew up and admiring Tiger. That's why they're all Nike athletes today. Why? Because of Tiger's influence. So I think that his son, and you used an interesting word in the description, you called him a kid, talking and alluding to how young this young person is. So that's a lot to anticipate that he could climb through all the things a young person has to go through. Tiger, we know, went through his own issues as a young person.
Yeah.
Whether or not one day he'll just get up and decide, I don't like golf no more like that. I don't want to go through all
that's a good point. Yeah.
Because he doesn't have the social struggles and he doesn't have the issues either because he's not Tiger. He's his son. So a different kind of doors are open for him as opposed to what Tiger had to go through, even though he didn't really make it a part of his life. But we know he dealt with racism. We know he dealt with the issues of going to golf. He went through a lot, not being wanted, his own peers mocking him as a PGA professional, then mocking him when he first won the Masters, mocking him about what he would serve at the Masters dinner. Yeah. He went through a lot of things and kept winning to today where he's honored and respected on the course. So Tiger Woods, comparing his son to him, that's a big stretch.
Yeah, Tiger Woods is golf, even when he ain't on the course. That's the point I'm getting at here. The dude still is golf, at the end of the day. TJ, what say you, man? You think the son can make some noise?
I do, but I don't at the same time. Brother Rich just covered everything basically. It's a lot of pressure on the young man, so it's like a 50-50 chance. So to become, you talking about the GOAT for real. I was joking earlier, but yeah, you talking about the GOAT for real of the whole sport. That's a lot of pressure. So I don't think he could become the next GOAT, but I think he could be good enough to win some PGA tournaments.
Double J, you're a numbers guy more so than myself, and all the rest of you all are, really, to tell you the truth. But do you think, and I'm just saying hypothetically, let's just say, I don't know, last year's Masters had a 20-30% viewer share or whatever the case may be. With the fact that Tiger, of course, playing in this one, I guarantee you the viewership was probably 4-1 as opposed to last year's. What do you think?
As far as viewership? Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's substantially larger than that when he participates. Yeah. And then not only that, that's why I want to say Friday, there was so much optimism with how that first round went.
Yo, the ratings are up 31%.
Thank you.
Wow.
3.5 million viewers this year.
Good looking
Because
out,
of
Doc.
Tiger.
That's what I'm talking
They
about
call
right
it
there.
Tiger Mania.
Then that was my
Tiger
entire
Mania.
premise, that the further the more rounds and quote unquote in the hunt or in, I mean, they would refer that with Tiger specifically, but just in general being in contention, those numbers would actually have been substantially higher than that. You could have seen as high as 50% if he would have been going into this morning's round anywhere near the top 5 or certainly within the top 10. But if he was really within that top 3, you would have seen a staggering figure. It just historically, even if you look at the last Masters that he won, which, you know, seems like yesterday, but it was quite a bit of time ago now. That was a perfect example of how the rating spiked based on just his performance alone. So not just being there, as you see, 30% in contention or potentially even winning. That figure will double.
Yeah, it really would. But you know, even if he was down, I mean, he would have to be so far down, but there's still probably some folks there sitting there looking like, man, if anybody can come back, it's him. You know what I mean? I'm just saying and even after having all of those injuries, it's just something about him, man. He has a charisma, you know, he just draws you in, man. He's like a magnetic thing, man.
Yeah, that's the Michael Jordan effect, man.
The who? What? Oh, somebody giving. Oh no, who giving credit to? Oh my goodness. Oh, my bad. That was the wrong button.
I'm just saying.
Dun, dun. I don't
take
even
Michael Jordan from the NBA in his prime. You see what happened. He come back. You see what happened to the ratings.
Who? Wait a minute. Is this? Hold on. Okay. Hey. You with the Just Do It shirt on. Where is TJ?
Go you need to know right away.
Yes, yeah. We want TJ right now. No. What did you do with our TJ? What did you do with Shadow Man? Oh my gosh, Brother Rich, did you just hear what I heard?
I'm waiting to find out what they did with my little nephew.
Okay, let me explain something.
Please do.
I only go against Jordan when y'all putting him against LeBron. Okay.
Okay.
Other than that,
okay.
Listen.
Woo, Brother Rich.
Other than that,
lost me. I thought he'd been replaced by an alien.
Listen. Other than that, Jordan is my second favorite player of all time. So this hold your horses, man. All right.
Oh man, cut me in the car. Oh yeah, that's TJ. He back. He's back if he never left. Yeah. I'm just at the end of the day, man. I'm just glad to see. You know, I'm not so familiar, so happy with the terminology or the name of the thing, but I'm so glad to see the Tiger is back on the golf course again. When again, there was so many folks after the fact, especially after that last incident, that didn't think he would make it back. You know, there's some articles out there. You can Google them, YouTube them, whatever the case may be. You know, there's a whole bunch of folks that was like, "Oh, this may be the end," and then that.
Honestly, looking at it, it should have been the end.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, but
been. I mean, look at him now. Them injuries is messing with me. 6 over par, like.
Yeah, but that could. But I mean,
it's his first time back in 16.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Like, you got to knock the rust off. But from the first round, it looks like you should have sat down.
Yeah, he didn't play no other courses or nothing. He just came right in. He did a great job.
He just came right out to the
Hold on, you said how many months?
16.
16?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's 6 minutes for the type of injury he had.
6 minutes.
Yeah, I'm 16 months. That's
without stepping on a course. He ain't picked up a club in 16 months.
No, what I'm trying to tell you is for the type of injuries that he's had, not just this last one, but I'm talking about coupled with the other ones.
Oh,
you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Talking about, with all of that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? The recuperating, the recovery time for all of that combined, it should be about 5 years. He said 16 months, man. Please, he sneezed right back on the court.
Sports medicine is amazing nowadays. I know that.
You're going to have to knock that dust off. I don't want to see that 6 over par.
This happened 30 years ago. He had been out for life.
Okay, here we go. Here we go, knocking the pass again. Here we go.
Hang on. I want to bring that up, and that's because it's worth.
No, but hold on, Double J. He said sports medicine. What he failed to realize is in Brother Richard's intro, we can show y'all the sports medicine that the man got. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm trying to tell you? If y'all want to see the intro again, I can show y'all. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying? Matter of fact, you want to see sports. And here we go. No, not right there. No, that's not it. That's a great move, though. You know what I'm saying? Over the back, around, not that. That's Nipsey. Oh, Double J, really? That's how you gonna do me? You gonna cut me short? You was wrong for that. It's all good.
5 seconds. That's all we got.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I got you. You dead wrong for that. But y'all seen the intro, sports medicine. Go ahead. What was you saying?
Well, and we know Kobe, went and followed Dirk Nowitzki's route by going to Germany and doing something that would have otherwise been illegal. And again, I have no problem with that. But as we've discussed, that not just sports medicine, but certainly the entire training process has been overhauled universally across all sports. So not limited to the NBA, certainly. And that's why I'm bringing up with golf. When it comes to a GOAT conversation, you look at historically, even the folks of yesteryear before Jack Nicklaus and some of those guys like Walter Hagen. Was it simply they were so dominant with, again, we certainly know that the driver of today, it is substantially better than anything they would have used in the 1940s.
Oh, okay. Well, no question.
Who would you deem the better golfer at that point? Because again, if you're looking at it from Masters wins, you could say, well, the field wasn't nearly as competitive as it is today. Some use that certainly in the NBA conversation.
You got that right.
I know one thing. Despite all of the years, I'm with you too, Doc. We're not gonna even go down that road. Double J was wrong for that little piece of clickbait. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact,
man. Just because you don't agree with it, don't mean it's clickbait.
It is clickbait. It's clickbait because you're trying.
You just don't agree with it.
Hold on, because whether I agree with it or not is irrelevant to it being clickbait. Clickbait is you just trying to get
suggested it. That's what it is.
Okay, all right. Yeah. Okay, got you. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, I see you. I see. I see. I see. That's what that was. Cue the music. Yeah, cue the music. I'll say this one. I'll say one thing. The picture that Double J is going to throw up for us at some point that we're going to use in the show.
Hey, don't worry, I gave you 30 seconds on that one. So
no, I'm talking about the one the most yards, rushing yards.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what that is. The 4.
No. That's
okay, exactly. Yeah, that's for a future show. Because I'm gonna try to tell you, because somebody on here be talking about my grandpappy's Browns and all that kind of stuff. We got something we're gonna show y'all. Yeah, in a show. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's coming. So at the end of the day,
still out your grandpappy's Browns.
Oh please. You think because you're wearing a Browns hat you're allowed to say that? Absolutely not.
Hey,
don't work like that.
It says the guy who's conveniently busy. All of 5 minutes away. I charter a jet, still can't make it to First Energy.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, man, my knees too bad. I'm not sitting in them little.
It's not the Cowboys, Double J. You got to tell them you come to the Cowboys game. When they come to town. Yeah.
No, tell me when the U is playing. I'm there. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna take a 30-second commercial break. But at the end of the day, I'm glad to see Tiger's back on the golf course. And guess what, Doc? You talking about them 16 months? Give him 16 months of rehab, and I bet you he break that record. Don't y'all go nowhere. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back.
It's Kate Cunningham. You watching the Shop Report.
Touch that dial. Stay tuned.
Braxton Key, you're dropping in on the Shop Report.
Hey, I'm Billy Butler, and thank you for watching the Shop Report. Hey guys, I'm Les Norman, former Kansas City Royal, and you're watching the Shop Report.
Barbershop Jay, Quentin Hines, Super Bowl champion. I'm ready. Let's do it. I'm on.
Commander Brown, Detroit Rivers Mountain Training, and I'm watching the Shop Report.
All right.
Hey, no. Cut that last dude out. He getting people killed out here in these streets. Cut him out.
No, man. No. He a part of hey, listen, he gave us a job.
I don't promote. Hey, listen, we don't promote ignorance, okay? That dude is gonna get somebody killed.
No, we don't. Okay, we have to revisit that. I don't know. We have to talk to certain people on the platform.
I know.
Yeah, okay.
People laugh at his little video clips, but he's serious and he gonna get somebody killed, man.
Well, that's not. Can we not? I mean, we not. We
Whoa,
don't
whoa,
wanna
whoa!
speak
What do
to-
you mean he was just in L.A. with Rick Ross and
No. Here's what you cannot underestimate. There are a lot of women in the country today who are being assaulted. And people like him, he's not really promoting vigilantism. The man is promoting a measure of self-defense, whether you agree with it or not. As an officer of the law, he's
Right.
advising women who are being raped,
accosted. Yep.
carjacked. You see? And so these young girls, a lot of them are young women. Now, you may not agree with that, but this is what he's telling them. And
hang on, TJ. I will say this. I have a personal invite from Commander Brown.
Oh, that's his name.
One of us to go and get a free session with him. So
yeah.
I think because you know, if you're able to come up north,
no,
I would love to see you.
No.
Yeah, TJ, that's a quick takedown.
Listen.
You look like Martin. Did when he was Kung Fu Joe.
But listen, I seen a couple of clips, right? He trying to show people how to do this and do that. And the dude, one of the guys, he was trying to show, the dude shot him 4 times with the little fake prop gun. Like he was trying to do his little demonstration. Dude shot him 4 times. Said, because that's real life. Listen, barbershop.
However that man eating, man. Let the man eat.
Listen, no, I ain't hating on him eating. Go ahead and eat. But I'm just saying, if you get mugged, they got a gun on you. Give it up, man. You got caught. Just give it up.
Everybody knows. I would hope everybody would know that.
Yeah. But that's what he should be promoting more than trying to fight a dude.
You gotta watch more of the videos.
Huh?
Yeah, I mean, more of his videos.
I mean,
no, I'm just saying a lot of his videos got to do with a gun being pointed at somebody. So
that's the old stuff. Look at the new stuff. The new stuff's a little bit different. He even did the how to avoid a slap.
Oh wow, Double J.
I'm not kidding.
Really?
I can't make it up. I didn't.
Oh man,
cut
it out. Oh, did he also come up with one how to you got to get your Oscars back? I'm not cracking. What I'm just saying is I'm just
he ends up in LA for for an hour or two. He was out there with the chain smokers and Bro Rich at the
hey, listen,
you Fashion Nova guys.
Listen, no,
Yeah,
you ain't got to smoke it. As soon as you step in foot in California, believe me, it's in the air, baby. It's in the air. It's in the air, son. I'm trying to tell you right now, boy. Yeah, everybody.
Sunshine is in the air.
Everybody out there by the Hollywood sign. You hear what I'm trying to tell you? On cloud 9. I'm doing fine.
That vitamin D. Vitamin
got you. Okay, yeah. Right. Moving right along. Let's get into some more NBA talk, NBA news, I should say. Fellas, Adam Silver says he's setting his focus on the trend, which is starting to become a trend, of star players not participating in a full complement of games. Brother Rich, what say you to that?
I don't know how Adam Silver, until LeBron James, who is the most powerful person that has been in the NBA, probably in the history of the NBA, in terms of his ability to wield his will across the league and across the negotiating table for his tenure as the face of the league, he has wielded that power very effectively on behalf of the players. Him and all of his cohorts have ruled the players' union, so they'll have to get rid of that tenure before they can do anything about that. So I don't know what else he can do besides what? Try to create some in-season tournament. You're talking about young men who are already multi-millionaires.
Yeah, we're going to that, yeah.
So he's going to try to do something like that. But what other than that, what can he do? He can't make them play because these people really have serious potential injuries. And so when a player says, I'm resting because I got a strained knee or this, that, the other, you can't tell that player he doesn't have that. That's against the collective bargaining agreement. And so they've fought for that. So they got to take that back to the negotiating table.
Yeah, speaking of will, not willed, but will, because I think you said that first, as in will. What happened to willing or the Lakers, excuse me, to at least the play in? What happened to the will when it came to that? Will no.
That same energy, remember?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because no, y'all don't. No, Doc, don't look. Hey, Doc, you my road dog, but don't
Lakers,
start that.
No,
don't.
What
Lakers. You mean, huh? What happened now? What you say here?
I love the Lakers, man. We can't do that.
Okay. Well, that's fine. You can.
Can I read y'all something for a second? Just let me just read.
Go ahead. Who's reading the eulogy first, huh?
Let me read y'all something. This
candlelight vigil
on the panel sent me earlier this week. Y'all ready?
A balloon release.
The LA Clippers clinched the AC, right? While missing the following players: Kawhi, Paul George, Norman Powell, Marcus Morris, and Batum. Now, this is what my buddy up to the left, Barbershop Jay, said me.
Right here. Right.
He said, let the Bron apologists tell it. Injuries are the reason why the fakers didn't make it. More excuses to come. Then he sent me that. I said the Clippers had won no chips with that team. He said, moving the goalposts yet again. Whatever they won chips is irrelevant. Now, when did winning championships become irrelevant? I just want
I'm gonna tell you. Hold.
No, okay. I'm talking to you.
No, you can't talk about that. Bubble is not the same.
Hold on, no. Let me answer that. Because last week on the show, did nobody say nothing about no championships? We was talking about injuries and why they didn't do this and that, whatever the case may be. We was talking about injuries. Talking about this season. That's what we talking about.
No. That's not the question I asked you. I don't care about this season. It's over with for us.
No, but that ain't what you said last week. That ain't what you said last week.
I don't care. This is
okay. Now you don't care.
Week.
Okay, I was talking about.
Told me winning championships is irrelevant. You sound like I
said winning. Right I said winning championships is irrelevant to what you said about injuries last week.
So now we're pulling out the history books.
No, what I'm trying to get him to understand is he said. I mentioned what he mentioned last week. I threw it back at him. I stayed on injuries. He gonna say, "What did that team win a championship?" Who said anything? Whether the Clippers won a championship or not? Whoop-de-doo.
You're bragging about a team making an 8th seed, but championship is irrelevant.
Hey.
I ain't trying to miss me with that.
I'm bragging. No, I'm not bragging about anything,
bro.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about the excuses you made about injuries. You made excuses about injuries last week.
Brother Rich,
last week you made excuses about injuries.
I need you to come help your boy.
No, you don't need him. He can't help me for you. You said last week you was talking about injuries.
Brother Rich,
when we talking about them possibly not making the play in.
Your boy, because he just
man, cut me in and cut it out, man. Cut me in and cut it out, man.
Irrelevant.
Cut me in.
Did you not text me that?
Listen. I'm gonna tell you what I said exactly. I said, let the Brown apologists tell it. Injuries are the reason why the fakers didn't make it. More excuses to come. And I'm gonna read the post to you. The LA Clippers clinched the 8th seed this season while missing the following players, of course, due to injuries. But what you didn't read, like you leaving stuff out, the guy also said injuries are a horrible excuse for not even making the play-in.
And I know about that guy because that's a guy he's the Clippers reporter out here in LA.
Thank you.
What's his name? His name
No, listen.
He's a legitimate reporter out here for the news out here. And he
listen,
y'all want to know the problem? Injuries, and Russell Westbrook. That's it.
Okay, but hold on, Doc.
What I'm saying about running it back and what can happen if we're healthy.
We should have went and got DeMar DeRozan instead of Russell Westbrook.
Thank you.
I don't care. He boasted and bragged about the Clippers winning the
No, I did not.
Bro.
No, I did not.
In the first round.
No, I did not.
I don't want to hear about DeMar DeRozan either because
I did not.
He had to get sent out of town for Toronto to win.
I'd have rather had DeMar DeRozan.
Tell you guys about the Bulls.
I take DeRozan over
Everybody goes, the Bulls. And the Bulls were bullish and are fourth in the East.
No. Hold on, y'all. No.
Yeah, let him talk. I want to hear more.
Let me talk because TJ is not getting out from up under this.
No, you're not getting out from under this.
TJ is real good at being selective and objective. You see what I'm saying? At the same time, it's like little kids be wearing their shoes on the wrong feet. You see what I'm trying to say? they be trying to be on both sides of the
I
street at the
wish I
same
had the
time.
buttons for you. I
Last
don't.
week,
And this is a family program.
he made excuses.
This is a
Last
family
week-
program, so I ain't got the
last
buttons
week-
I want to push.
Last week, we'll come up with something, but you got a synthesizer over there. Last week, he mentioned something about talking about injuries. That's all he was talking about. What I sent him that post that the guy said, he's saying, forget about whether the Clippers made the AC. The point of the post was the Clippers made the playoffs, even having all them injuries. That's what the post was.
No. Hey, listen. Forget that post, dog.
Why?
Read what you said after that post.
I said, listen. You said the Clippers have won no chips with that team. That's irrelevant to making the playoffs with injuries.
Read what you said. Don't keep saying what I said. Read.
I said moving the goalpost. I said moving the goalpost yet again. I see whether or not they won chips is irrelevant to injuries. As you said, being an excuse for not getting in ain't about nothing else but that. It's right here.
At the end of the day, you just made an excuse
You
for
said read what I
AC.
said. I'm gonna read it again. I said moving the goalpost yet again. I see, because I'm reading the same text I sent you, but you just read the text, but you didn't read all of what I said in the text. Like I said, you selective and objective. So no, let me read it again. Moving the goalpost yet again. I see whether or not they've won ships. Hold on. Whether or not they've won ships is irrelevant to injuries, as you said, being an excuse for not getting in. It ain't about nothing else but that.
You said them winning ships is irrelevant. That's all I heard in that.
No. I'm reading to you what I just sent you. How come you ain't reading all of it? Okay, Mr.
I see what you said.
Moving the goalpost yet again. You want me to text it to Double J and have him throw it up in the screen right here
so everybody watching can see it? Is bragging about an 8th seed, man.
See, now he's going back to me bragging about an 8th seed.
TJ, let me ask you a question. Because here's what the text was doing. The text was saying that they were comparing the Clippers roster to the Lakers roster and saying, wait a minute, here's a team that had all these players missing, yet they still at least made the play
in. Thank you.
No, hold on. You asked me to weigh in. I'm weighing in.
I know. Go ahead.
And so then it compared the Lakers roster with the LeBron and all of the supporting cast that's there, and said that without because everybody would say they had injuries, he said he just made the point that having injuries in the same division, they're in the same division, they play the exact same schedule. He said having injuries should not be an excuse for not making the playoffs.
Okay, I'm glad you chimed in. You can play that my buddy app, whatever that application you got over there. Just push the button.
Okay. No, I'm not. Go ahead.
Well, watch how I get them, Doc. Hey, Double J and Doc. Watch how I get both of them.
Okay.
Now, y'all said the injuries, right, shouldn't matter, right? Well, what about the age of our team?
No, that's not what we said.
Oh, man, please. Oh, yeah. You're right. Let me give you a button. Now you want to talk about the age of the team.
Carmelo is like 38. Brian is 37.
You weren't saying that at the beginning of the season.
One of these guys.
Y'all talking about 2 40-year-old players, bruh.
Well, okay, wait a minute. Year 19
good. 40 in year 19, thank you. 20 years in the league.
So
how old is the rest of the team?
Let's compare Michael Jordan's team, his Wizards team, at the same age. And Mike's accolades versus LeBron's are actually quite staggering, including team performance, without nearly the star-studded
right now,
hey, Double J, before you say star anything, who is a star on our team? Who is star on our team?
Well, naturally, you could start with Anthony Davis.
Has he been playing?
Mr. Glass.
Oh, now he's Mr. Glass.
I've been seeing Mr. Glass since he was in the Warriors. He stayed in the New
Orleans. Oh my! What?
NBA Hall of Famers potentially.
You never heard me say anything about AD. Yes, we've been injured since New Orleans. Like I've never said anything but his injury.
Let me say this to you right now. It's no reason why the Lakers is close to the play-in, and everybody talk about LeBron as the GOAT, that he shouldn't have been able to will that team to at least a play-in.
Bruh, he was averaging 35 points. What y'all want a 40-year-old dude to do, man?
Get his team to the play-in. Get his team to the hold on, listen. Do you hear what you're saying? He averaging 30-something points, going good to scoring title, but he can't get his team to the play-in. So
was
how come one don't go along with the other?
Was he not hurt the last 8 games?
Man, he set out games.
It's amazing how y'all hold him to that type of standard.
No.
Y'all hold to the same standard y'all hold to a 20-year-old.
No. We telling you all that you all holding to a standard to stop flip-flopping on it. If you're going to stand. If you're going to sit, but do not waver. Every week is a whole different set of narratives when it come to him and y'all and how the apologies y'all make for the dude.
How can we apologize for him rolling his ankle? Did he not roll his ankle?
Oh, man. Come on, man. How you sit out the Sixers game, but you play against the fucking Washington Generals? Man, cut me in and cut it out, man. Stop making
excuses.
Y'all
amazing, boy.
Y'all right. Yeah, you're right. Y'all amazing. Y'all apologies are amazing to me. What you gonna say, Doc? Go ahead and try to take up for this Lakers squad.
I wasn't gonna say nothing, but Russell Westbrook is not the answer. AD's injury prone. I've said that since before he got there.
Interesting thing. You all are putting it on Russell Westbrook, Doc, because
I ain't putting this on Russell Westbrook
in every category except one this year, and that's scoring.
I ain't putting it on Russell Westbrook. It's more than just Russell Westbrook. Melo don't play no defense. If you look at a lot of games they lose, they attack Melo on the offensive end because they know he's not gonna play not a lick of defense.
Let me ask you this question. Whatever this team is now, and whatever people are saying about this team now that they didn't get in, they were not saying that at the beginning of this season.
See, that's the difference. I'm saying this team.
Okay, well, I didn't hear you.
I didn't hear any of that.
Yeah, listen, what I'm saying is,
I was saying this team ain't it. I've been saying it since the bubble chip.
Got to win. Mr. Glass is the reason the Lakers didn't make it to play game. Stop it, B. We glad you were in, but stop it. Listen. That's the part that killed me.
So what's the reason? What are you talking about? What is the reason?
What you mean? What's the reason?
You said stop it. Be the. What's the reason the Lakers?
Mr. Glass is the reason the Lakers didn't make it to the play-in game. Listen, well, how come y'all didn't,
right now?
Okay, listen. How come y'all didn't give Anthony Davis the credit then when they won the ship in the bubble?
I didn't get.
He did get credit. He was
no.
Listen, they had arguments that said he should have won the MVP in the championship bubble.
Why didn't he then?
Because
it was an argument. That's it.
Okay, I heard what you said.
It was arguments for Kobe.
I said, why didn't we're not talking about Kobe, man. We talking about
saying, that's the same type of argument, bro.
Man, this is where you get me to weigh in. Can you leave Kobe out of this? This is why I don't like. Why do y'all gotta bring Kobe in this?
No, Rich, come on. You know it wasn't no disrespect.
But you brought
that's the same. That was the same situation. Shaq was a little more dominant. LeBron was a little more better.
Okay, so here's what I'm saying to you. Now, B said Mr. Glass. So it ain't no discussion that Mr. Glass was the reason. But in the bubble, when it came to when them winning the chip, now it's a discussion. We got to see who he is and who ain't.
He was dominating in the bubble, though.
What I'm saying is, if you're gonna give him credit for doing what he's doing, then don't try to give him all the discredit.
You're messing up. If you get the credit, you got to get the blame. That's how it goes.
If you get
the credit, you got to get the blame.
Really?
If you don't show up, that's how it goes, bro.
Oh, okay. So Brian don't get no discredit.
Man, he 40 and he averaged 30. I don't care what you talking about, bro. He led the league in scoring.
No, then how come you can't lead your team to the play-in?
No.
Joel and
B won by a tenth of a point. They both averaged 30, though.
I mean, Jordan on a very weak Wizards team.
Why y'all bringing Jordan up? See, now I told you this is
for the same reason you brought Kobe up.
This is the
same reason you brought Kobe up. The same reason you brought Kobe up.
I bet you Jordan shot way more shots. If you're gonna find a whole stat book, please tell me his percentages and how many shots he took. I bet he shot way more shots.
Well, he led the team in assists. I'll say that in that same year
for the first time in his career, because we know Pippen led every other year.
What that got to do with
he was on the Wizards
team? Well, okay, so what?
I'm just saying.
Okay, so for the first time in his career. So what?
It's amazing because Jordan in his prime, Pippen led in all the major categories except for scoring.
Okay, he's talking about this Wizards team. He's talking about this Wizards team compared to this Lakers team.
Yeah, he shot 43% from the field. with the Wizards team.
Okay,
that's
so we
terrible. That's
talking about
terrible.
this Wizards team.
What?
That's terrible.
Bro,
Yeah,
look who he was playing with. You want to
this
talk
is-
about a bad roster?
This is
Listen,
unbelievable.
Listen, you can't blame his shot percentage
Kwame
on
Brown.
who he playing with. I don't want to hear that. Don't even bring that up.
You're calling AD Mr. Glass, but compare AD to Kwame Brown. Stop.
Yeah, just do that.
Didn't
Just
Jordan
do that.
trade or draft him?
What that got to do with anything? Okay, so who listen, whoever drafted him, he was on the team.
All I know is Brian a better GM than him. And
yeah. No, he ain't. Because if he was a better GM than him, he would have had Buddy Hield. If not DeMar DeRozan, he would at least have Buddy Hield.
He could have had
listen, hold on.
Westbrook, he wasted too much.
He got D-Wade. He brought Kevin Love. He brought AD. What are you talking? Why you bringing out the one?
We talking about this team right here.
What about you brought up the one he messed up on, the Westbrook? What about the other people he brought in?
We talking about why he ain't make the play in.
Orchestrated that entire roster.
He also orchestrated the
franchise.
The Heat roster.
What about the Lakers right now?
He has done what he has traditionally done, which is ruin a franchise in the name of getting a ring or two, and then bouncing, and then ruining someone else for another 10 years. And again, it took Cleveland.
Hold on, B-Dub weighing in again. He said we never discredited AD until now. Oh, okay. So but y'all ain't discrediting him till now. He showed up big time in the bubble, but he wasn't MVP. Oh, come on now.
All right, it's cool, but they just
said it was nice and easy when they had to play 40 games and they were getting massages and they only had to travel down a hallway
for 2 weeks. That
no logistics at all.
It was so easy.
They would have never
so easy.
won.
Why y'all Clippers didn't win? Mr. Barbershop. Why your Clippers didn't win?
I'm not no.
They got bounced by. Who they get bounced by?
I'm not no Clippers fan.
They're my Clippers. I'm proud of them. And they did not do well in the bubble. LeBron is the perfect leader to lead a team in the bubble environment. He's a very friendly, gregarious person. People like to be around him. Nevertheless, and so he was able to create that collegial atmosphere, which was perfect for the bubble setting. Nobody's knocking that. They won the ring, a bubble championship, some people call it, whatever you want to call it. But I know in Laker law, it hasn't registered yet. So there's a lot of work to be done before you get any kind of accolade. So you can just sit down right now and stop disrespecting Kobe.
Thank you.
No, I wasn't disrespecting Kobe. I was disrespecting them bum Clippers, man. They sorry.
Nah, you was disrespecting Kobe.
They sorry.
You can't disrespect the Clippers. The Clippers are what they are. They on their way somewhere though. Just keep watching.
They are what they are. What is they? Please tell us.
The Clippers. They are their legacy. They are what they are. They're not
the Clippers shouldn't even have a logo.
They're not
man.
your grandfather's
They don't have their own gym yet. Tell me
they're not your grandfather's
gym,
Clippers. I promise you that. They're not your grandfather's Clippers. You'll see.
Yeah. I appreciate that, Brother Rich. You throwing the grandfather adage to somebody else just for a change. You know what I'm saying? Thank you very much. The point of the post, period, was I don't care whose name is what. A team that had a whole bunch of dudes who were supposed to be significant dudes who missed significant time with injury. How in the world did they make the play in? And like the man said, which TJ conveniently left out when he read the man's text, he read, the LA Clippers clinched the 8th seed while missing the following players due to injury. He read all the players' names, but he didn't read the last part. Like I said, the man said, injuries are a horrible excuse for not even making the play in. That was the point of why I even brought it up, period.
That's not true. That's not true.
Why is it not true? Okay, so just because you don't agree with it, that we going back to that, like I what you told me earlier, just because you don't agree with it, it's not clickbait.
No, that's not true.
Oh, why is it not true?
Injuries can make you lose every game in the season. What are you talking about, bro?
Injuries are a horrible excuse for not even making the play in.
Well, and it certainly doesn't help, when speaking of statistics, if we want to, chip into the 40-point playoff performances, LeBron still is down 16 in comparison to Sir Airness.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna throw some out here that my man Kobe said. I have nothing in common with lazy people who blame others for their lack of success. Great things come from hard work and perseverance. No excuses. Should have made the play in.
You gotta play to play in. This guy doesn't average. He averages 50 games a year.
You him brag about how he's the scoring champion, but yet and still he had a chance to put his team with them scores and all that scoring. Take that scoring title.
But here's the thing, Barbershop.
Trade it in for a play-in appearance. Man. That's what I'm talking about. It's all about the individual and the divisiveness. Yeah, he got the scoring title, but his team, his team came up short. But we talking about but what he got. But what did his team get? Got sent home. Man,
well, let's also
stop it.
Have a reminder that Michael Jordan never missed the postseason under the age of 38. And now LeBron at 37 has missed it 4 times.
Excuse me, time out. What'd you say?
That according to this, he is not when eligible, right? He has outperformed him consistently.
No. You said he never missed the playoffs.
Correct, according to this stat.
So Michael Jordan never missed the playoffs in no year.
No. He did. Well, wait. I thought he did his rookie year.
Exactly. Once he started making the playoffs, he never missed the playoffs again.
Till he went to the Wizards.
Of course.
Okay, so what are y'all saying now? Because y'all just told me 2 lies.
Oh boy, who lied? Who lied to you this time?
He said under the age of 38, he never missed the playoffs. Now I heard that out his mouth.
Oh,
and
so
I
you
know
heard
he
that?
missed the playoffs.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. But your point is what?
Don't come up here.
Quote,
I don't know who quoted that, but that was a lie. Now I ain't calling y'all liars, but whoever.
Okay. Okay. Got you. Yeah, because that ain't got nothing to do with my point.
You
want me to make my point?
You ain't got no point.
Okay. Okay. I got
the
you.
Clippers don't got no championship, so you ain't got no point.
I could care less.
We ain't got no championships. I never said the Clippers got championships. I said the Clippers are going to win the championship.
Injuries are not an excuse for not making the play-in versus championships. That's irrelevant to championships. Ain't nobody talking about championships. We talking about injuries and using them as an excuse for not making the play-in. That's what I'm talking about. Now you talk about championships. What? I mean, the Washington Generals.
Why you keep poo-pooing championships though?
I'm not poo-pooing championships. Championships. Listen, based on what I brought.
Age 36 won the All-Star Game MVP, the regular MVP, and his 6th ring against a younger, more athletic competition in the late 90s. All while Pippen missed 38 games. That's why ESPN always says that LeBron in year 19 versus at age 37, because it would tarnish the legacy.
Okay.
Tarnish? Whose legacy?
I see you took that poster down in the background too. Shout out to that.
Oh
no. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, hide it. That's right. Keep it hidden. Doc, you look like you want to say something else. Go ahead, weigh in. What you got to say, Doc?
I'm just sitting here listening to the shenanigans. You know what I mean?
They hiding, bro. Hey, they hiding, bro.
Hey, Doc is.
I told you his
USPS
on his
there you go. Hey, yeah, there you go. Move over some more. There you go. Yeah, block. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
I'm just.
Season over with. We don't need to see that till next year.
I know exactly. I know
LeBron
exactly.
Recruited a horrible old Lakers team. I've been saying it since they got together that they are too old for this. Melo is past his prime. Westbrook don't know what he want to do with himself. AD stays hurt. Like, I didn't like this team. I didn't.
Well, I can understand that coming from you. You know what I'm saying? But
I've been
it's some of the other folks. You know what I'm saying?
So when I seen this roster, I'm like, yeah, if they were in their prime, cool. But now, seeing what they went through and the players that they are now, I'm like, this ain't gonna work. And I see
this panel so happy he out of the playoffs.
No, ain't nobody happy. No, ain't nobody happy.
Yes, y'all is.
No. Yes, y'all is. Hey,
but
listen.
Let me ask you a question, Doc. Let me ask you a question. May I weigh in here?
Yeah, of course.
When the Lakers were put together as a team, let's go back now. I know we're talking what today looks like, but let's talk about what it looked like at that time. Carmelo Anthony was not brought to the Lakers to be Carmelo Anthony.
No, B.
He was brought to be, at best, a player coming off the bench that could give exactly that, some consistent minutes and get a few points. That's what he was brought for.
True.
This team was supposed to be, this is why Taylor Horton Tucker was brought and Malik Monk. And these were the players that were supposed to be the young horses that would surround a group of veterans.
Yes,
and
thank you.
People
but
say
none never played.
No,
Never played.
Hold up.
Brother Rich, hold your thought, Brother Rich. B, what I'm saying to you is, we talking about injury. We talking about the play-in. Stop leaving that out. We ain't talking about the playoffs, 4th seed, 3rd seed, 5th seed, 6th seed. We talking about the play-in. You should have been able at least to get into the play-in. That's what the guy
that was a two-way street too. That could have went both ways.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, stop leaving that part out. Stop leaving that part out. Go ahead, Brother Rich. My fault. We talking about the play-in. You should have still been able to make the play-in.
Man, he sound crazy, bro.
Man, come on, man. Come on, man. The play-in,
bro. You know how many injuries
we watched
they
St.
had?
Peter's make the play-in as a 15 seed.
Seriously?
You know what I'm saying? They went on a heck of a run. You should be able to make the play-in, man. Come on, stop it.
Yeah,
Stop it. I'm being very specific here. Y'all keep leaving that part. We ain't talking about the playoffs per se. I'm talking about the play-in.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, you should have been able to get into the play-in at least, man. Cut it out.
Ridiculous. Hey, you ridiculous, man.
Okay, well, that's what they always say. You know what I'm saying? But guess what, though? I might not always be right, but I ain't never wrong. Yeah, go ahead. What was you saying, Doc? Brother Rich? No, yeah, my bad, Brother Rich. Go ahead. I ain't mean to cut you in. I cut you off.
I'm just gonna say that the Lakers were put together. This team was put together as a potential championship team. It was championship or bust. As a matter of fact.
Oh, Brother Rich, didn't somebody say something about keep that same energy? Talking about my team, keep that same energy. When talking about my old team and all that old type of stuff, yeah, that's what we doing. We keeping that same energy. You know what I'm saying?
Remember, Anthony Davis came off of not a season where nobody thought he would be injured again. People thought that he would finally take his health seriously and get himself in the gym. So the potential for what this team was supposed to be, and the idea was that they would groom Anthony Davis this year and then turn the franchise over to him in the next coming years. So there was a lot of potential for the team, and a lot of was put upon them, and they put a lot on themselves. So we just can't act like now, oh no, this is. Some people thought, you may have been one of those that did not like the Westbrook trade. I've never been a Westbrook fan in that way, so I didn't like Westbrook on that team as well. But again, I wasn't looking at them as any potential championship. But people did. There were many, many people who thought, no, this is a championship team. And certainly everybody thought that because LeBron was here and he's still in his prime, he had a very good year.
He got in his prime.
Hey, listen, it's okay to laud him for being 3,700 years old. But you can't say nothing bad about him for being 3,700 years old, but not being able to get your team to at least to the play-in.
He's not in his prime. You're not about to say he in his prime.
No, listen. When he's 35 million years old, he's won the scoring championship. Clap, clap, clap. Everybody want to clap for that. You see what I'm saying? But on the flip side, it's not an excuse. He's 37. That's why he couldn't get his team to the play because he a dinosaur. Man, make up my mind. Cut me in and cut it out, man.
Well,
Listen.
and then what's going on with the foolishness of, I'd love to play with Steph Curry or,
don't even get me started. That's
a beast.
That's sucker type stuff, man.
Hold on. So he can't say he would like to play. They asked him a question.
No, that's tampering. And that's why Steph said, I'm cool on that.
He needs his teammates to be available more than ever. He's not the same player who was back in 2010. We could help.
Stop it. This is Michael Jordan.
Hold on. But he won a scoring championship.
At age 40.
How he not the same
Michael
player?
Jordan, age 40, what? Hold on. What?
He won more games on that sorry Wizards team than LeBron did at 37 with a super team.
Man, how he not the same player, but he won a scoring championship?
Man, see, it's funny how y'all throw out that word super team, man. When you talk, what's super about our team? Please explain to me.
Nothing. But how he not the same player and he's winning, but you celebrating how he winning scoring titles.
No, but Barbershop, you can't say that they didn't have a super. That was a super team for all intents and purposes. That's what they called themselves. That was a super team.
Yeah,
they called themselves a super team.
Because listen. Let me ask you a question. Now, is LeBron the GOAT or not?
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank
Is
you.
he the GOAT or not to you?
He's the
Thank
GOAT
you.
for sure.
Tell us, you, Shannon Sharp, everybody tells us he's the GOAT.
Thank you.
Now, you got the GOAT with Anthony Davis in his prime.
Stop saying Anthony Davis. He has not played this year.
What?
But you got the GOAT. Y'all got somebody that no other team got.
We're talking about the team. We're talking about the assembled members of the team. He is on the team.
Y'all know darn well if LeBron was 25 with this same team,
if the lady across the street had a mustache, she'd be somebody's uncle. My God, can we stop
would it have
what
made?
if?
Honestly, what difference would it have made? Because he played the same amount of games. Are you just suggesting he would have played an additional 10 more games?
No, he would have played at least 75 games.
Hold on. Is
He's done that like once in his entire career.
Is he the GOAT?
Yeah.
Hold on, Double J. Is he the GOAT?
He has not played more than 67 in 2019. But
Double J, if they think LeBron is the GOAT right now, everything else is irrelevant.
Well,
how many games, what age, how many minutes,
age don't matter either.
Is he the GOAT?
Does age matter?
Is he the GOAT?
See, he won't answer that. He is the GOAT.
Listen,
won't answer that.
All 82 games once in this season.
But now we're bringing. Here's the thing though. We were talking year 19 a moment
because if he's the greatest player of all time, then he should have been at least be able to get this team into a play-in while he was going for a scoring title.
He only played 55 games.
I don't care.
I mean, if he's who is going to pretend that the Pelicans team, Zion literally sat in Portland eating sub sandwiches?
Man, come on, man.
Is somehow and with a Lakers reject in Brandon Ingram was capable of making this play-in tournament. And
that's my point.
And the GOAT couldn't.
Yeah,
come on, man. Like,
if he is the GOAT,
the GOAT ain't in his prime no more, though.
He averaged 71.9
based on some of those statistics that you mentioned earlier. That sounds counter.
But you talking about one? Y'all talking about one aspect of his game? That's just scoring.
Is he the GOAT?
Man, I watched him. I watched him look like Andre Drummond, refusing to play defense.
No, listen, if he's good enough to get a scoring title, he should have been, because he's a GOAT, good enough to get his team to the play-in.
Now, your boy Jordan should have won championships at 35, 36, 37, 38.
And you can thank Terry Ryan's score
41.
Listen.
If Jordan had a bubble, he would have won.
Thank you, Doc. Thank you. Hey, let me say this too.
It don't matter.
First of all,
Jordan is not. Hang on, he didn't win the scoring title. Embiid did.
Okay, so if he's the GOAT, then he should have been able to get his team to the play-in. Come on, how you giving him credit for being the GOAT and being 37 and winning the scoring title, but you giving everybody else the blame for not getting into the play-in? Come on, man. Come on now.
Cool.
Come on now.
Next year we gonna win. He gonna win the chip.
With
and
what?
Then y'all gonna be mad.
With what, TJ? Under what needs to happen? If
I'm glad we're recording this. I'm glad we're recording this. Say that again. I dare you to say that again.
All right.
I don't got to. It's gonna happen.
Okay, got you. All right, got you.
Now, Double J, what you say?
Why didn't it happen? Why didn't it happen this year?
Well,
injuries. But Double J.
So now,
Joel
okay,
Embiid, the first center since Shaq to win a scoring title.
Okay.
Yeah, we know that. Hey, Double J, what were you saying? What needs to what?
What other than injuries? This is part of their biggest problem. Is he's decimated them, and now because of his age, he has a front office that's actually pushing back. That says, no, we're not going to continue to trade our future away, but we may consider trading you away. Which is why he suddenly became flirtatious with Golden State and Cleveland. And
in your opinion,
he's open to go back to Cleveland.
In your opinion,
well,
what you say? What you say, Doc?
He said
Doc, don't make me mute your mic. Don't make me mute your mic.
That's what LeBron said. He said if his son gets drafted to Cleveland, he's willing to go back and play.
Well, no, he said he was no matter where Bronny goes, where he gets drafted to, it could be to Montreal, and he's going to go there.
That's why I hope it's at. No, don't do the Pistons like that, man. Don't do the Pistons like that because he gonna
look.
He gonna sit out against Washington.
Everywhere he been, he brought him a championship. Why you hating, man? He hating.
LeBron is in Detroit. We'll see him on TV more often.
Hey, B-Dub, you see him hating,
it's been a lot of places
he
been, and it's been a lot of places he been. You tell me, it's been a lot of places he been where he didn't win one either. So I don't, you know.
Where?
So
Where?
You know, what you mean?
Where?
What you mean?
Good, bro.
He went to Cleveland. He went to the Miami. He went to the Lakers.
And what did he do?
He ain't never lost the finals. He never lost.
No. I said everywhere he been, he won at least one championship.
Okay, my bad. Let me fix my glass so I can hear what you really said. You
I
tell me what he
guess
did wrong this year then. Hey, listen, I said I'm gonna keep saying, if he is the GOAT, then don't get up here clapping about how he going to scoring title. But then we turn and flip that coin over and we talk about something. If that's the case, then how come he didn't get his team to the play-in? The play-in.
Because he had injuries.
Oh,
and
man.
his age.
Hey, listen, but injuries wasn't no excuse for him winning the scoring title.
That's how. Hey, listen, he will get a scoring title. Okay.
They correlate. Scoring titles should scoring titles for guys that's GOAT. Scoring titles should correlate to playoffs, play-ins at least.
Hey, listen,
for guys that's considered GOATs.
It's a heck of a feat for a 37-year-old to get close to that scoring
Okay, and it would have been even more of a hecker of a feat had he got to the play-in at least.
We're talking about this team won 32 games.
It's sad. It was a bad season.
Horrible season, bad.
Yeah, horrible. There you go, Doc. I'm glad you be more specific, or as like my little kids say, Pacific. Yeah. Man, come on, man. Y'all cut me in and cut it out, man. You got more excuses than anyway.
Just to qualify, you needed to win 34. You could have been 13 games under 500 and made it in. That.
Hey, but look at the last few games.
Sounds like a lot of injuries to me.
It didn't stop the Clippers from getting into play-in. They had a lot of injuries.
Boy, y'all keep bragging about them bums. They going home first.
I completely agree. Half of the
You're not gonna brag about a team that never won a chip, man. Just leave it alone, bro.
B, we're not talking about how many rings Jordan got.
No. Read what he said. You read everybody else's comments.
You tell me how many rings Jordan got without Scotty, then we can argue. We're talking about why the GOAT.
No, he asked you a question, host.
Listen, because my question was, why could the GOAT win a scoring title, but he couldn't get his team to the play-in this year?
I'm gonna answer that. Why couldn't the GOAT get out of the first round without Scottie Pippen? Please tell me that.
Listen.
Look at the division he was in.
Because first of all, hold on.
Why he couldn't get out the first round without Scottie Pippen?
First of all, nobody called nobody the GOAT back then. They weren't even talking that GOAT. That's this new stuff.
I'm telling you,
nobody called nobody the GOAT.
Brother Rich, why your GOAT didn't get out the first round without Scottie Pippen?
Kobe didn't play with Scottie Pippen.
Ooh.
Hey, and I said,
I like that.
Like I said, when you talk about a player being greatest of all time, then I'm going Kareem or maybe Russell or maybe even Wilt or something like that. But I'm looking at entirety of resume. Jordan not even the GOAT in my estimation when I look at resume in its entirety, because I didn't see everybody. That's what I'm trying to say. Y'all use that acronym so loosely. See what I'm saying? Like folks,
you just used it with Tiger Woods.
Yeah, and listen, I made the
and that's why I pointed that out. TJ.
We made the case for Tiger. What we saying at the end of the day, the greatest of all time.
He got more majors, don't he?
No, he doesn't. He's still
who got more?
Short. Jack Nicklaus does.
My bad. Jack Nicklaus, he got more majors.
Okay, so then in that case, Kareem's resume could be put up to be said to be the GOAT then.
No, you mean Bill Russell.
Kareem.
Both.
You mean Bill Russell.
Kareem
won on all stages.
No, you mean Bill Russell.
Kareem.
Nah, Bill got 11.
Kareem.
Dog.
But Kareem was getting Kareemed by the Celtics.
Kareem.
That's why they needed Magic Johnson.
Kareem.
Bill Russell got way more.
Listen. I said resumes in their entirety.
That's true.
Resumes in their entirety. I
10.
read Kareem. Listen.
11.
Like I said, it could be either Kareem or Russell. But I'm saying you could make a case without Russell. You can make a case for Kareem.
Well, without Kareem, you can make a case for LeBron.
Yeah,
But in all seriousness, I do.
Fix your
I
camera,
am curious about.
yeah, my camera,
fix your
yeah, my
glasses.
camera acting up. Yeah, right.
Fix your
Gotcha.
glasses, man.
Yeah, it ain't my glasses, it's my camera. But yeah,
Oh, no.
anyway.
The camera's
man.
got cataracts.
Yeah. Thank you, Double J, for that. Okay, you getting TJ's buttons from here on
At
out.
the end of the day, Brian to go, and that's all that matters.
Okay, and then lastly, so we can get on out of here because it's getting late. Could a permanent change to the 82 game schedule be on the way?
It better not, because you know what? If I told you how much those darn seats cost, there is absolutely. I don't want to hear about anybody getting massages and
well, that's what they're gonna. That's what they're gonna have
all
to.
this garbage.
They're gonna have to go to that.
They eliminated an entire section to put a bar in there. It very much sounds just like Showtime on with what Dr. Buss's vision was, where I get forced to go to the courtside thing, which is a substantial increase for those that are inquiring minds.
You won't get a discount.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you just say what's already understood need not even be asked.
Exactly. You're telling me that this shows a very big disconnect between the brass of the teams and the upper management of the league itself, because you're creating environments that are not for casual fans. You're creating an environment that is for businesses. That's
so the casual fan.
So the casual fan cannot afford a $30,000 investment to sit there.
Okay, so the casual fan now is going to be relegated to watching the game outside, like they used to have the Madden tournaments on the jumbotron outside of Times
Well, I mean, guess what? They have one of those at Little Caesars Arena. They have one of those. I'm not even kidding.
Wow, Doc, don't cover up. What you're not going?
No,
to the game
he knows. Well, no, he knows.
Doc don't look too thrilled.
Yeah, so needless to say, anybody
your
that wants to buy those tickets next
your mic is muted. Brother Rich,
I
what
was
say
just
you?
saying, no, man, that's just outrageous, dog. Like they doing way too much for a team that don't even win. Like, come on now.
But look, they're not catering to the average audience. They're catering exactly like Double J is telling us. This is what NBA arenas and sports arenas are becoming more and more engaged with corporate America. It's about corporations having
they need to start lobbying so we can write this off this year.
And the average family cannot go in the average city. The average family cannot go to a basketball game. They cannot go to a major sporting event. It costs.
Hey, we already know. You know how much this costs at an NBA arena?
Here's $11.
Look, you know how much parking was at SoFi Stadium? Parking for the Super Bowl was $5,000 for some spaces. $5,000 to park one car.
They said the cheapest ticket was like $1,400.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, they want $2,000 for the garage.
I'm straight.
I believe it.
And I mean that's
insane. Oh, but you know what? Right quick, my bad, fellas. My bad. Are we speaking of the play-in? Are we gonna we got one more last one. My bad. See, we got off. TJ, you see how he did? That's why
I said nothing for the last 5 minutes, man.
Yeah, it was the 5 minutes before. Let's go through the playoffs right quick. My bad. NBA playoffs right quick on the West side. We're gonna start with the Eastern Conference first. Miami, of course, is the #1 seed. They're gonna play who? Atlanta. They playing Atlanta. Atlanta's the 8th seed.
Well, no, we have to.
You got to play in tournament first.
You got to play in tournament.
Oh, okay. My bad. Okay, so Atlanta will play the winner or lose. Atlanta will play the winner or loser. No, the winner of the 9-10, Atlanta and Charlotte will be the 8th seed against Miami, right? Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Cleveland's in the 8th spot.
We going against Brooklyn.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Yeah,
Okay.
Cleveland got the 8th spot. The games start April 12th. So you got Cleveland and Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Clippers in Minnesota. And they advance to whoever play the 7th seed in the playoffs.
Okay, so the 8th seed will play Miami.
Yeah.
And the 7th seed would end up playing Boston.
No, Milwaukee.
No.
They ain't getting past them.
The two.
Yeah, your stats are not updated.
Well, Boston is the 2 seed, right?
No, Milwaukee is.
Milwaukee's the 2 seed?
According to this on Google. Mm-hmm.
And Boston is the 3 seed?
as it stands right now. I think. I mean, to my knowledge, I think there may be a game still going.
East is stronger than the West, man.
There's a 3-way tie record wise at 2, 3, and 4.
All right, so I'm on ESPN.com right now,
and then even 7 and 8 are tied at 44 games between the Nets and Cavs.
Okay, so
they got Bucks at 3 right now, bro. I'm on ESPN's website.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I got.
Bucks
too.
is at 3 right now.
I got NBA.com.
Yeah, that's what I mean. NBA.com. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let me look at Bleacher Report. You're tripping.
According to NBA.com, the Bucks is a 3 seed and they play Chicago.
Right. According to NBA.com, the Bucks is a 3. Boston is a 2.
Is a 6. You got Boston at the 2, and they play whoever went out of Brooklyn and
Celtics is the 2 seed.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they.
Well, that's what we just said that, TJ. According to NBA.com.
Thank you. Third.
Also, Boston. I mean, Boston is playing Brooklyn.
Whoever wins out of Cleveland and Brooklyn, that's who the rest.
Yeah. Hey, don't say that like that.
I thought the 10 plays the 7, so the Hornets versus Brooklyn.
Huh?
Okay.
How do they do that?
The losers of the 9th and 10th seed. I mean, the winner of the 9th and 10th seed plays the loser of the 7th and 8th seed, and that determines who plays Miami.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay,
right,
so
I'm following.
Okay, so
if Brooklyn lose, they have to win against whoever wins out of Atlanta and Charlotte in order to make it to the playoffs.
Well,
so I mean, we got to play 2. The 7 and 8 get 2 games then.
Yep. The loser of the 7 and 8 get 2 games.
Well, either way it go, man. I mean, kudos to the Cavs. Nobody expected them to. TJ, do you got that thing that you read to me in the locker room the other day? You still got that?
About
and
what?
I said all 4. You don't remember what you read to me? But he called me old. He called me grandpa. Look,
here you go.
Well, we're glad you joined us. That was 25 minutes late.
Says, once in a lifetime player, 56, 50, 43, 39, 39, 39, 38, 38, 38, 37.
That's not what you read to me, man. What is you talking about?
35, 34, 34, 34, 33, 33, 33, 33, 33, 32, 32, 32.
That's not what you read, man.
31, 31, 31, 31, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30. Oh, that's LeBron. What you was talking?
See that stat padding he was doing?
Yeah. Hey, I see your lips moving. But can you understand the words that are coming out of his mouth? Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. What were you saying? Anyway, you read me something. But anyway, never mind. Your time didn't pass. You messed that up. You didn't raise your hand. So, okay, if Miami is the number 1 seed, right? All right. That's not going to change, I don't think, right?
No, that's for sure. They number 1. That ain't nothing changing unless they lose.
Okay, well, shout out to the Cavs. Nobody expected the Cavs to be where they at, even if at the point of the play-in and whatnot this year. I think they were a year, maybe even 2 ahead of whatever it is they were projected to be. So I'm gonna give them a shout out.
And they probably was like 2 years ahead.
Yeah, I thought TJ was gonna read to me what he read.
I know what they said. I remember what I said to you though.
Oh, please.
So have these games gone final in the because there's still a bunch of different scenarios here.
Okay, well, I'm gonna give you the ones that we already know.
They have Philly as the number 3 seed with Boston winning and Philadelphia beating Detroit. The 76ers clinched the 3 seed. So none of those that I had seen prior had them anywhere high. They were all saying they were the 4th seed.
Okay, well, I'm looking at NBA.com.
Yeah, NBA.com got them as a 4th seed too.
Yeah, NBA.com
going on right now too, so that's liable to change tomorrow.
Yeah, this is
wow,
kind of wild.
This is hypothetical.
So the Mavs can move into 3rd with a win and a Warriors loss. Any other circumstances, Mavs will finish 4th. Lakers and Nuggets. Nuggets can move into 5th with a win and a.
Did you say Lakers and Nuggets?
I did.
Yeah, the Nuggets got to beat the Lakers. The Nuggets will beat the Lakers moving to 5th, but they have to win.
Man, he's still talking about the Lakers, man.
No, he said Lakers. You get a button for that. They don't get no. They don't get
I'm talking about the Nuggets. They just have to be playing the Lakers.
Not sleepy, man.
I thought you
The
said
Nuggets
no.
got to play the Lakers to make it the 5th seed. Like, what you talking about? That's
I
what has
know
to
you-
happen.
I know you ain't talking about nobody sleepy over there.
Come on,
Snoopy,
Uncle Ray.
Snoozle, whatever it is. Okay, well, anyway, let's give some hypotheticals right here in the East. If Philly is the 4 and Toronto's the 5, who you got, Brother Rich?
Philly.
Yeah.
Philly's not going to be. They're the 3. I just told you that.
I said NBA.com is saying that they're the 4.
This was updated 16 minutes ago from the Sporting News.
Okay, well then give us the brackets then, Double J, and then we'll go off of
Yeah,
you then,
got
okay?
the updated brackets. We
Yeah,
don't
since you
have
got the update there.
All right, so with Boston winning and Philadelphia beating the Detroit, the 76ers clinched the 3 seed in the East. With the Celtics clinched the number 2 after beating the Grizzlies. So again, in the East, you have Miami, Boston, and then Philly.
Okay, so then
who the 4th seed?
Milwaukee.
So it's gonna be the Bucks versus Toronto.
Oh, I'm picking the Bucks. Yeah, I'm taking the Bucks all day, every day in that. Yeah, I got the Bucks in that one. But if Philly and Chicago, I'm taking Philly with that too.
I don't know, dog.
Oh, here he goes. Go. Why not? Let's hear it.
Cuz, man, my boy DeRozan and the bald eagle, Alex Caruso, son. I don't know. I really love Caruso.
Stop it.
I'm telling
give
you,
him a button, man. Give him a button, please.
The bald eagle.
You fading into Will Smith
territory. Alex Caruso.
Brother Rich.
James Harden, he chokes in the playoffs.
Hey, Rich, that's a low blow, man.
James Harden. They got James Harden. He's gonna get him the Houston effect. That's what Philly.
B-Dub said he got Philly. He said
they
B-Dub
get
said
the
he got
Houston
Philly.
effect and be out the playoffs. Watch. James Harden gonna show up for them first couple games and
trust
that's
me.
it.
James Harden gets no love on this program.
You got to give Philly the Houston effect. I'm telling you, I don't know why y'all think Philly gonna do it.
Embiid to take them past.
We'll see. We'll see.
So then what does that mean for Chicago that made all those moves, and then of course Lonzo is
Chicago got to get bigger. They front
of
line.
Injuries, right?
Yeah,
Chicago
got to
go again.
They got to get
the
better.
best ball.
Him and Zion, Kumbaya,
Chicago got to get better in their front line. Their backcourt is solid.
What happened? What's his name? Not Nurkic. Gosh, what is that guy's name?
I'm
from Orlando. Not Valanciunas. Come on, Nick. Who's the
Vucevic?
Yeah, there you go. What's wrong with him?
Yeah. Anyway, meanwhile, back at the ranch. Yeah, they got to get. Meanwhile,
injuries. Injuries don't mean nothing on here, bro.
But guess what though? Even with injuries, even with injuries, they still made the playoffs.
No, listen.
Hang on a second.
It don't matter if they best player out. It don't matter. Okay.
Lonzo is not their best player.
Listen, it doesn't matter if Kyrie and Kevin Love was out. We still lost, bro. It's all LeBron's fault. We lost too.
No.
How are we going to feel
he sat out? It's LeBron's fault he sat out against the Washington Generals. That's what LeBron's.
And who is that a failure? Chicago fans. I mean, come on now.
How could it be? Because who had the Bulls making the playoffs?
Are you kidding? Everyone did. They just traded everything away.
We had them making the playoffs.
They got a super team, and I'm telling you right now, the Pistons are going to leapfrog them.
They don't have a super team.
Once we get Ivy in Detroit,
it's over with.
The Bulls do not have a super team. Who said that? The Bulls do not have a super team. No, they do not.
DeRozan, Lonzo.
Listen,
come on, bro. Did you just say Lonzo? That's not super team.
The Bulls do not have a super team, bruh. Listen, y'all keep looking at names. I'm looking at the positions that they have on there. You look at their front court.
Lonzo is not no.
You said Vucevic. Who else do they have? Vucevic. Man, Vucevic is
Tristan
Thompson. Man, yeah, come on, man. Come on now. Come on now. After you get past the Bulls back
playoff checks, that helps.
No,
hold on. How you got a super team if your players ain't the best at any position? Like,
don't be
Laker fans. You guys were crying for DeMar DeRozan an hour ago.
Yeah, don't start stuttering.
Now all of a sudden, no. Now
they're not a super team. None of your players are the best.
You're literally saying if we would have had him, everything changes.
But it don't make it a super team.
None of your players is top five in their position. None of them. How's it a super team?
You sound absurd right now. You said DeMar DeRozan makes Chicago a super team.
Zach LaVine might. Well, I don't know. He might be
He's
up
not
there.
top five in his position.
I don't know. I don't keep up. With
Oh,
rankings
wow.
like that. I don't know. But I know Zach LaVine is.
I'm not.
But what is DeRozan?
Chicago is not a super team. He top.
Yeah, but Chicago's not. Yeah, I don't see them as a super team. I don't.
Nah.
Because at the end of the day, though, do they have a Giannis?
No.
Do they have an Embiid?
No.
Do they even really have a Tatum?
Nope.
Do they have a Kevin Durant?
Hold on. I take the road.
Okay.
I'm being honest with you.
Okay, I mean that's fine, but I'm
Lakers.
just saying
Lakers. Who? Which?
Here you go again.
Who keeps saying Lakers, man?
Folks we're clamoring for DeMar DeRozan. Our
but
whole
that
season
don't
went
they don't make Chicago a super team because we
didn't get DeMar DeRozan. We got Westbrook.
No. Stop paraphrasing. If you're gonna quote me, quote it right. I said I like Russell Westbrook for his tenacity. You can. I tell you two words that's not synonymous with Russell Westbrook: load management. That's why I like him for the most part.
Well, that might have been a good thing if you asked Lakers fans.
But listen,
if you sat down a little bit.
The way the Lakers are built and the way that they've always been built, teams that have been built around that guy, why you were going to get a guy like Westbrook in the first place made no sense at all. You would have been better off going to get a DeRozan or a Buddy Hield who were in play.
What do you mean?
You don't go get Westbrook. You
got rid of you had gotten rid of Rondo and chased everybody else.
Yeah, whatever the case may be.
Who's handling the point then?
I said from the beginning, Westbrook going to the Lakers was not. It didn't. I'm not surprised it turned out the way that it did.
I'm surprised they went after Westbrook after how he played in the bubble anyway.
Okay, well, blame
the GM for that. He the reason.
Oh yeah, that was really bad.
Yep. Blame the GM for that.
They're talking about running it back next year.
Kuzma.
Okay, yeah, I like.
So,
Kuzma.
I just don't understand what is the Bulls then? Because they were again
after you get past
they're not
DeRozan,
a super team. They're just a really good team. They're not a super team.
Yeah, they're a good team, but after you get past DeRozan, really.
They don't have multiple superstars. They got like what, 2, maybe 3.
So what is Zach LaVine then? What
He's
is
not a superstar.
He's not no superstar. He's a star, but he's not no superstar.
No.
Oh my gosh.
After you
when has Zach LaVine ever been looked at as a top anything?
You're literally calling these 3 guys average.
No, nobody said they're average. We said they're not a super team.
They're not stars though.
They're just
not
a
super
team.
Are you kidding me?
They're not a super team, man.
When Zach LaVine led in anything.
Come on now.
Hey,
Zach
LaVine only made 1 All-Star game, I think.
Yeah, they're not a super team, bro.
He been in the league like
what has he done other than the slam dunk contest and a couple 3-point shots?
Okay, but my point was this.
He's not a superstar.
On Minnesota.
My point is this.
He's not a superstar.
Even without,
gosh.
Even without the name, see, we going off of names. Who do the Bulls have down low in that painted area that can hurt you?
And that was where their weakness.
Vucevic.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to tell you. If the Bulls went up against Philly, Embiid is going to have his way and have his day.
An all-star.
If the Bulls went up against Milwaukee, Chris Middleton and
and now we're talking about front courts again. Now that's the difference in the league.
No, what I'm saying to you is you need both. You got to have somebody up top and down and low to make a difference offensively. You have to.
You have Vucevic. We just said it.
Man, Vucevic is, man, please, cut me in the gut. That dude even have a name on the back of his jersey? He got the same jersey Jerry Rice got when he went to Seattle.
Now we got to start playing.
He got the same jersey Jerry
Hey,
Rice.
man, adjust your glasses, man.
Don't worry about my glasses. Yeah, don't worry about my glasses. You take Zylexa. Yeah, okay, got you. But anyway, I'm saying right now, Brooklyn gonna be a problem for anybody.
Facts.
No, they ain't.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, they are. With Kyrie.
Yeah, they are.
With Kyrie right now, bro.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, Kyrie done got a lot of disrespect. Whether
you
felt it was deserved or undeserved,
I don't want to hear nothing about Kyrie. He gonna make up a reason why he
be
can't
the Nets or the Bucks.
He gonna make up a reason why he ain't gonna play.
All right. Well, okay. I tell you what. You a gambling man. You a betting man. If Kyrie playing, I bet you if you somebody asks you taking the Nets, I bet you betting on the Nets.
No, I'm taking the
I'm
cash.
betting on the over.
I'm taking the cash.
He losing.
I don't believe. Hey, I don't believe in the Nets. I won money last year on the Bucks. I got my bread on them.
And speaking of front courts, how about that? Who just got? What did I say about Brook Lopez? How about that?
What about him?
But now Vucevic is trash. But now,
man, Vucevic, man, come on, man.
Double J, come on, man.
Come on, man. Stop trying to make a case for Vucevic. It's not going to work. Not today.
It ain't for him. It's not for him. It's for the Bulls.
Look at your scoring title is Embiid. He's going to run out of gas in the playoffs again.
Okay, let me ask you this. Who can Vucevic go up against in the Eastern Conference at all at any position in the playoffs, and you would bet that he would do very well?
Well, I think he spaces the floor. I think he.
Oh man, stop it! Come on,
he
man,
hit
stop
outside
it!
shots.
Oh,
is that your cousin?
I mean, I agree with you on that.
No, not at all.
I'm
not even a bull. Come on.
Listen, in a one-on-one matchup, I'm not taking Vucevic over Adebayo. In a one-on-one matchup, I'm not taking Vucevic over Embiid. In a one-on-one matchup, I'm not taking Vucevic over. I ain't taking him over Brook Lopez to tell you the truth, and I ain't darn sure ain't taking him over Giannis. And so if they play Boston, maybe. Who Boston got? Brian Scalabrine?
Nobody.
Hold
on. Hey, Double J.
Yeah.
Don't your Bulls get Tristan Thompson bum butt?
Yeah. Oh no. My Bulls. No.
Yeah, they your Bulls.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here.
I was
all year long. That. Oh my gosh! Look what the Bulls did with the DeRozan and Lonzo.
Hey, Tristan Thompson. Come
on. They had to go get him off the street because they are that bad inside. They needed depth on the interior.
They had to go get who off the street?
Thompson.
And they
had to get him off.
They already had Vucevic, right?
Well, you're right, but
again, they already had Vucevic, but that was so bad they had to go get Tristan Thompson off the street. Exactly. My point exactly. Yeah, they were so confident in Vucevic, they went and got Tristan Thompson from Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah, I got you.
Philly had to get Drummond just to get, the spell.
And Drummond's not even there.
No, I'm saying.
Philly got.
Drummond and Brooklyn balling out.
If you get 2 fouls on Embiid in the first quarter, who is Brooklyn turning to? I'm sorry, the Philly turning to? Korkmaz?
James Harden. What you mean?
James Harden.
Oh no, absolutely.
Oh, you see that? That sounds like
Brother
a first round.
Brother Rich, you missed that was your line. What was your line?
No, I'm not even worried about
anybody. You about to give Houston.
You already know what we say about that. I'm not worried about anybody that thinks.
All that y'all say about James Harden, he be balling out sometimes.
Yeah.
Hey, when Vucevic drops 30 on one of these teams, I'm gonna remember this.
What team? What team?
Any of them, all of them.
What team? Okay.
Levine too.
Barbershop Jay, he just a front runner, man.
He gonna drop 30 on Philly.
Yeah, okay. I tell you what, Vucevic. I mean, my sons play too.
So can the Cavs make a run then with Jarrett Allen coming back?
No.
Jarrett Allen, the Cavs are not.
Is Colin gonna play?
They out the first round too.
Okay, let's slide on over to the West so we can get out of here.
Whoa.
What?
Like TJ said,
y'all
read
sleep
the
on
comments.
Vucevic. He is equivalent to Hito Turkoglu and Rashad Lewis from 09 Orlando.
Hito Turkoglu had that.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, B, that's it, man. It's your bedtime, bro.
With all due respect, because you my brother, we're gonna have to mute you from making comments.
Yeah, well, I like the first one. I didn't catch the first one he left. We'll give him a shout out for that Brooklyn looking serious right now.
And Dub, I'm calling mommy after this show.
Yeah, B, we gonna have, it's time for you. It's
man,
time for
did you
bed,
just
man.
call that man Rashad Lewis from?
Yeah, oh man.
Oh man,
it's getting late. It's 12:15, man.
Oh man, yeah. Okay, so let's go on to the West. Yeah, B, I appreciate you weighing in and sending us on over to the West side, because that was a segue up to the West side. I don't even talk about the East no more. Phoenix, of course.
He knows our host is full of more hot air than what they had in that parade.
Man, I'm full of hot air, but I'm full of hot air, but you
still
sitting up here talking about Vucevic.
Picking up balloons from that.
Hey, okay, so you talking about Vucevic. You said he gonna drop 30. When's the last time he dropped 30?
Not ever.
Oh, okay.
Barbershop.
Yeah.
Since y'all arguing over, I guess that's a sleeper player. I got a sleeper player for y'all to watch.
Who?
Maxie from 76.
Oh, Maxie ain't no sleeper. Maxie ain't no sleeper.
That's my sleeper player to show up in the playoffs.
Yep, and guess what? As he goes, Philly goes. And the Pistons exposed that when they played him with their actual team, not the bench.
And wait, the Pistons didn't expose nothing.
Yes,
just
they
like,
did.
Just like Purdue didn't either.
Listen,
you
deny Maxey the ball, that Philly gets real stagnant and slow. And they can't
hear that little
score.
Hey, listen, and what game?
Score 100 points.
What game was that?
That was like 2 weeks ago.
Okay, man, please, they ready for the playoffs, man.
What?
No, and that's no knock against the Pistons. I like the man. I like the.
We were benching. I wanted us not to win. That's how competitive our team is.
Man,
Embiid was telling you, wait, just wait.
Man, Embiid was sitting.
I will throw down a little bit on there.
Embiid was sitting over there on the sidelines eating some of Chicago's famous popcorn in that game. Man, please.
Hey, they lost.
We talking about teams that don't count.
Okay.
Like
anyway,
they beat them by the double digits too, no less.
Okay. Yeah. Got you. All right. Well, keep hope alive. We moving on over to the West Side. Phoenix is number 1 seed. Do we see them going back to the finals and winning it this year?
It's either them or Golden State. I want Phoenix to win, so my boy Chris Paul and Devin Booker can get them one. Because Chris Paul deserves a ring.
Golden State? Did you say Golden State?
I said maybe or. Like, that's the only people I see. So.
Hey, my guy Vucevic is averaging 17 and a half. I'm just going to throw that out there. So
okay, well, whatever he averages, he ain't.
Phoenix,
I said, when did he get 30?
Phoenix.
Come on, watch when he hit 30.
Chris Paul, my God, go get him one. He changed 3 different franchises around, most wins in a season. Like
hey, bro, Doc, you sleepy? You sleepy, bro?
You don't think Chris Paul?
You sleepy? You said he changed franchises around. To what? He ain't got no ring. How he? Who he?
He's had the most wins in a single season for the Clippers. He's had the most wins in the single season for Charlotte. And he's had the most wins in the single season for the Suns. I'm just saying he deserves it.
What do that matter in the history?
Yeah, but you know what, though, Doc?
Basketball Association.
I'm just saying it matters because he went to teams that didn't have nearly as much success as they did until he got there. So
what success is it if they don't win nothing?
But in the playoffs, though, Doc. I'm a CP3 guy. He a floor general, but in the playoffs, man, I
want him to get one.
Yeah, he's like I would love to see him get one too, but he real paltry, excuse me, in the playoffs. What do we make of Dallas and Utah?
I got Utah taking that one.
No, bro, you crazy.
What you say, Brother Rich? Dallas. Yeah, I think so too.
Dallas, baby bird over there.
The Utah's run, by the way, because all the signs pointing to
they get ready to break that up.
Yeah, that team is finished.
Yeah,
and I'll say this to my good friend Double J. Double J, be careful because I know you're attached to the Pistons, but they got a short window to get that team because Cade is not going to stay there long, and y'all got a short window. With
No. Cade loves it here. Cade loves it here.
Yeah.
And they're going they're going to contend next year. They're going to win 50 games.
Yeah, they need to.
I'm telling you right now, they were already knocking off the Heat.
We got to get Ivy or Coelho.
Yeah, you're getting one more piece for guaranteed. They found a solution with Bagley. That was it. They were a completely different team where it was like, we need to stop winning. They literally started benching people and sitting them out of games.
He said his spider plan. I don't know, but Donovan Mitchell has some comments that he made.
If he,
you know what I mean,
he doesn't pass the Rudy Gobert.
He's ready to go.
Yeah, I think they're going. But you're talking about Cade loves it in Detroit for now.
For now,
Cade is
they'll be winning next year. Whoa.
All right.
Speaking of the Bulls, they're going to smash them next year.
Listen, it's a window. Okay, it's a window. And windows open and they close. That's all I'm telling you.
And this is
sometimes they get
you're sleeping on Troy Weaver. I'm telling you right now, that's going to be the GM of the year. Watch.
All right. Okay.
One more piece. That's it.
Ivy or Coelho, and we on the way.
Yeah, B said if Spider playing, he going with the Jazz. If Luca playing, I'm going with if Luca playing.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
going with
care
the
who on Luka team. I'm
Okay,
going
yeah.
with him, man.
Because if you watch the Jazz and their style of play, Brother Rich, you know I've been saying that for how long, and I ain't patting myself on the back. I'm really not. But that's what it comes down for me, the style of play. I look at the Jazz, their style of play, it don't look no different today than it did 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago.
The Jazz in Dallas, they're not going to play each other.
Why not? That's what it's saying right here.
Right here, the Jazz clinched the West 5 seed with a win. If they lose and the Nuggets win, they fall to the 6.
Okay, well, what I'm looking at, it said Dallas in the 4 and Utah at the 5.
No.
Well, either way,
the Mavericks can move in the 3rd with a win and the Warriors loss. Any other circumstances, Mavericks 4th.
Okay, well, I put it like this then. I don't see the Jazz going far. I see the Jazz doing what the Jazz always did since the last 4 or 5 years. They're gonna be out real fast. They don't look like no serious contender. You know, we say Golden State because Clay done got his wheels back up under him. Look like.
No,
you know what I mean?
they don't. They need to. I hate to say it. They need to break up the Splash Bros. It's Jordan Poole's team now. They need to move on.
Hold on, what type of weed? What type of marijuana y'all get up there?
Very nice, dog. Him and Gary Payton Jr.
Y'all got good bud up there.
We do.
You said break up.
The Splash Brothers. I don't agree with that.
Hey, but here, let me go to the play-in right quick on the West Side.
Oh, okay.
New Orleans and San Antonio and Minnesota and the Clippers. I'm just saying hypothetically. Let's say the New Orleans and the Clippers. Let's say they run into each other. Can the Pelicans? Because my man, what's what's his name? Come on now, help me out, somebody. Now I'm pulling a TJ.
McCollum?
CJ
McCollum.
Yeah, McCollum. Yeah, did you? Oh, my bad. He got them lightweight balling over there, man. You know what I'm saying? They look like a different little squad, man. If the Pelicans, let me throw that out there. If the Pelicans get all the way through and get into one of these seeds, can they knock somebody off?
If they get,
we know who was carrying who.
The Suns, and no, they're not beating the Suns.
No, okay, I don't think they're beating the Suns either. But I'm just saying, and I don't know how, because we still got some games left and so on and so forth, and everything is not completely set, so to speak. But let's say, well, if they run into the Clippers in that winner 9-10 loser,
you got them if they run into the Clippers.
That's the last team they
Pelicans losing. If they don't beat San Antonio, they losing to whoever they play in that last playing game.
Is Kawhi?
Yeah, no, okay. So the loser of the 7-8 will go to the 7th seed. That's Minnesota, the Clippers. The winner of the 9-10 will go to the 8th seed to play Phoenix. Yeah, so
that's what I said. They out.
Yeah, they know. Okay, I got you. Yeah, no, I don't think they.
No, I think Minnesota will end up in the 8th spot going against Phoenix.
You know, the 7th spot. What are you talking about? The 8th spot?
No, because you said who loses out of that game.
Yeah, the loser between Minnesota and the Clippers gets to play again. Mm-hmm. They got to play the winner, the 9th and 10th seed.
Right. Okay, so then
we said Minnesota gonna lose.
Oh, the winner, right? The winner of that game will be the 8th seed.
The win against,
and the loser of that game will be the 7th seed.
Yeah.
So you could have the Clippers going up against Memphis potentially, Brother Rich. What you think? You think the Clippers? Oh, that'd be.
It's gonna be a very interesting.
I think so too. Yeah, that'd be must see.
I think experienced Clippers will overcome the youth.
I don't know, brother. It was Ja Morant, man. He's
doing his thing. He's doing his thing. But remember now, you've been watching basketball a while. Playoff basketball is very, very.
It's very different. Yeah, it is. Very different. It is.
You ain't doing everything that you got to do in the regular season. We doing different things, and Ty Lue is no slouch in prepping for a young man.
Okay, now that's one I give you right there. Ty Lue is
yeah. That's a good one, Brother Rich. Matter of fact,
but at the same time, this is a team that still relies on Reggie Jackson and Luke Kennard. So
Reggie Jackson's a far better.
Reggie Jackson doing his thing.
Yeah, Reggie Jackson's a far better player than he was 4 or 5 years ago. He used to be an ISO player in Detroit. He was ISO, MISO. Now he didn't be.
Paul George is back. Terrence Mann is holding his own, and that team, Marcus Morris is playing ball. That team is playing together.
Hey, they play defense.
Well, they played together for a
do.
long time. That
How long till
three of
Kawhi
them
come?
being on the Pistons.
I'm just saying.
in the gym now, but he's not.
How long is he out for?
He's been out the whole year. It looks like if the rumor is that depending on how far they go, he may make an appearance. So that's the rumor. But we don't.
If I'm him, I'm out till next year. All that load management he do.
Well, they ain't going far, so he ain't coming back. Don't worry about it.
So we might have to come. We might have to come back and do a show in the middle of the week sometime, guys. Maybe next Wednesday or something or another. Once everything get kind of set, or whatever the case may be, because this is really gonna get interesting. Because I'm gonna tell you right now,
we still got games going on.
I got a feeling, man. I'm a Grizzly guy, but I got a feeling, man. The Clippers.
Hey, barbershop.
Without
Clippers
Kawhi, you really think the Clippers just off strategy?
No, I think no. I think the Clippers off up. The Clippers. I've watched a few of their games, more than a few of their games this year.
Hey,
and they play cohesively on both ends of the floor, man.
Right.
They make you work for everything. They do.
Right.
They do.
See,
They go ahead,
did
Doc.
y'all have anything about Denver in the playoffs? Because right now they losing in OT to the Lakers.
Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. Just
this might mess up their
Well, our host has already declared, his ruling on whom's going where. But
yeah, they losing right now.
I'm looking
again,
at NBA.com.
It's 6 seconds
Blame
left.
Now, if you remember, because I said the L word, I was
don't say it again. Say it again.
The Nuggets can move into with a win and a Jazz loss. All other scenarios result in the Nuggets finishing sixth. So take that as you will. So
Golden State gonna beat whoever they play.
Yeah, the Nuggets right now.
I think in the first
6
round,
seconds left. They're down 3.
the Warriors can clinch the 3 with a win or a Mavericks loss. So do we know? How did that play out, Doc?
Well, the Nuggets lost. It's over with. It's 142 to 139 with 6 seconds left.
That's a
3-point game, ain't it? Am I doing?
Yeah,
no,
the Lakers got possession right now.
Oh, okay. Did you say? Told you,
Lakers they got possession right now.
Okay, so anyway, the Nuggets are the 6th seed.
Did the King play tonight?
The who?
The King. Did the King play?
No, he didn't. No, he didn't play.
He watched.
He didn't play. He was over there telling people keep that same energy. He said, B Wayne, I'll give you that too. The Clippers do have a chance to win one of these matches.
They're gonna win for sure.
Yeah, I'm not I'm not saying because I gotta be careful.
Be the Nuggets and Warriors?
I gotta be careful with what I say on this program. On this P program.
That's gonna be better.
If I say the legend grows. I remember Herm telling me one time, he's like, yeah, man. He said people was telling the story. I played baseball when I was a kid, man. I hit 3 home runs in a season. He said by the time I got to a certain age, it was 35 home runs. You get what I'm trying to say? You know what I'm saying? So when I say something, yeah, exactly. It gets blown out of proportion is the point I'm trying to make. But I'm saying I'm gonna put this out here. I'm not saying the Clippers and the Nets will meet each other in the finals. I'm not saying none of that. But I'm telling you right now, them is my 2 horses. Them is my 2 horses.
Austin Reeves.
Who's your 2 horses? I didn't hear it.
I like the Clippers and the Nets to make some noise.
I'm with you on the Nets. The Clippers, they'll make it 2nd round.
It depends who they play. Yeah,
I give the Clippers 2nd round.
Man, listen. Hey, in the playoffs,
Phoenix coming out the West.
In the playoffs, it's any given Sunday. It's any given Sunday, baby. And I just like the way the Clippers play on both ends. I just do. And we've seen, listen, is anything tried and true when it comes to the NBA playoffs? Is anything a guarantee?
Nope.
Even with the refs doing their shenanigans, is anything a guarantee?
No.
We saw what Kawhi Leonard did in Toronto. We saw what Kawhi Leonard did in Toronto when he bent that corner and shot that shot and the ball bounced and dropped. The refs can't control that. You know what I'm trying to tell you? And
Doc,
we saw what happened. We saw what happened
last year. They were in overtime?
Yeah, they are.
Oh my God.
We saw what happened last year with Kevin Durant.
Yeah, it's 144 to 139. The Lakers are still up. 5 seconds left.
I was gonna give you the button, but I'm gonna let you slide this time. We saw what happened with Kevin Durant. Now he had He wished he would have he was wearing a size 9.
Was on the line.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. So the refs can't do nothing about that either. They don't control that part. Brother Rich, you know my saying? Yes, the table is always set by them folks in the zebra stripes, if you would. But there's always some moments where it's left up to the participants.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Well, host of ours, despite that, so with that in mind, who do you have then out of this Nuggets Warriors matchup? Because that's a thing.
Oh, the Warriors. The Warriors. I'm taking the Warriors and the Warriors Nuggets. I'm taking the Warriors.
Is Steph Curry playing?
Yeah,
yeah, they all playing.
Yeah, they all playing.
He healthy?
Yeah.
Are you
he
sure?
Healthy enough to play?
Yeah, he
man, come on, man. It's the playoffs, man.
Come on, man.
Him, we ain't talking about that. We ain't talking about somebody else. We're not talking about a certain somebody else.
Steph Curry's ankle
who sit out against the Washington Generals. We're not talking about him.
All I'm saying is I watched the team, without Steph, of course, playing against the Suns, and Clay. When he was out there, I was so thankful because I knew by me taking the Suns that he was gonna miss his shot, and it was Jordan Poole was going off.
The playoffs,
and he was killing the rhythm.
0-0 playoffs, man.
All right. Well,
it's the playoffs. When them guys like that, they gonna stay coming to play in the playoffs.
They gonna
guarantee they gonna come to play in the playoffs. And I'm gonna throw y'all an extra nugget. And I ain't talking about the ones from Denver either. Again, I don't know how the matchups will play itself out because we still got to come back and take a look, see after everything's settled or the dust done settled a little bit more. But let the Clippers end up facing off with them Warriors.
The Warriors gonna win that.
That's all I'm saying, brother. Excuse me, wrong button. My bad. Wrong button. I like Philly to come out the East, and it's a toss-up out West. All right, B, I'm with you on that.
Philly.
Okay, that's fair.
Philly ain't coming out the East. It's gonna be
no, because he might be placing some stock in James Harden, and I don't know if you can do that right now. Even if you had $100 million.
If
I had $100 million,
no, he wants $200 million.
I'm just saying, if I had $100 million, I wouldn't bet $1 on James Harden doing nothing at all.
You old cheapskate.
Yeah, it's gonna be Maxey and Embiid. All right, fellas, it's all good. I appreciate y'all for staying with me this long, and the folks out there that was taking the viewership of us today. And on that note, it's been fun, but we got to run. We appreciate y'all for listening. I'm trying to tell you, them Clippers might knock off them Warriors if they see them in this round. Oop, I'm just saying, don't forget to check us out right here on the StreamYard Sundays. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. Right here on StreamYard Sundays at 9 on the PM side, or that's to be determined with my son's AAU schedule. Y'all just got to bear with us. Or you can check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Golden, Instagram, or wherever you listen to your favorite podcast, as well as the shop's Facebook fan page. And if you would be so kind as to subscribe to our YouTube channel, we, of course, would be much obliged. And if that don't work, y'all can Google it. For my man's B Rich, Double J, DOC, Doc, and speaker for the... Fix my glasses. I can't see that. TJ Shadow Man. I'm not saying that again. And all those who follow and support us, especially the viewers out there to stay with us, we say thank you. I'm Barbershop Jay, and you've been listening to the Shop Report. And remember, the next time y'all want to know what's really going on, man, come to the shop. Walk-ins are always welcome.
Who's the
Holla.
match?